Hi everybody, it's Emily and you can find me at EmilyLynnFisher.com. So I started this blog and video blog about 2 years ago to share my experiences with owning my own landscaping business for the last 11 years and adversities and fears that I've overcame in my life and business, and really encourage people to start their own business and overcome fears and adversity and things, resistance that might be holding you back in your own life. So that is what my blog is about. So I came across this new quote this week. Your fear is boring. At first, I really didn't have any emotional attachment to it. Then I looked at it a couple more times and thought about it personally. And I actually took it personally. I thought, that's the dumbest quote I've ever heard. My fears aren't boring. My fears are real. My fears are really real. They're scary. So I wrote a blog post on the top 10 biggest fears, and I numbered mine 1 to 10. So at the very bottom of my list was spiders, heights, and flying. These things don't really scare me at all. And I thought, your fear's boring. Anyone that has that fear, I thought, yeah, your fear's boring. My fears are real and my fears are scary. Asking for things, telling people how I feel, judgment, criticism. These are all things that I am or was very scared of. So I thought about it, and people that are afraid, if you're afraid of spiders or heights, you might think it's crazy and boring that I'm afraid to ask for something. So when I turned it around and thought, Emily, your fear is boring, I thought, yeah, actually it is. It's not that big of a deal that I'm afraid of rejection, asking for something and somebody saying no. What's the worst that can happen if I ask for something? They say no. It's not that big of a deal. When I turn around and kind of look at it as being boring and like, no big deal, then I have a more better, that's great grammar. I have a better chance of not being as afraid of it. So what are your top fears and how are they boring? Because your fears are there to hold you back. So here you are, and your fears are right here, and above your fears is, whoa, this is amazing up here. But these fears are like, ha ha ha, I'm not letting you get by us. And to you in your mind, flying might be so frigging scary that you're like, no, I don't even care what's up there because no, this is just so scary. But if you only knew what is up there, if you could overcome your fear, same as me, of asking for things, what's on the other side of it is way better than what's down here of just being like, boring, just staying at the same spot. So I will post my blog post about fear and what the top 10 fears are. And I really, really, really encourage you to look at your own fears and wonder why your fears are boring. How are they holding you back from not doing the things that you really want to do in life? Because they're just so scary. If you look at your fears and be like, you're boring, you will have a better chance of starting to tackle and conquer your fears that are holding you back. I would love to know what your fears are and why you fear it, and really look deep inside and analyze why your fear is boring. That's what I've really been working on this week, and it's helped me a lot. I'm overcoming things that I am scared to do, like asking for things or telling people how I feel. Those are real fears of mine, so it's hard for me to ask for those things or tell people that, like, how I feel about them, but they're kind of boring because by me not doing that, I'm not getting where I want to be because I'm not asking for any help, and I'm not having closer relationships with anybody because I'm afraid to tell people how I feel. So my fears are not serving me in any way, and your fears, they're not helping you. They are not there to protect you. You may think they are, but they're not. So your fear is boring. I really want you to think about that. And that's my tip, and my website, EmilyLynnFisher.com. So your fear is boring. Your fear is boring. Okay, bye!